Welcome to Eden's Health 11. In today's podcast, we explore the best strategies to learn anything quickly and efficiently. I'm your host Hayden, and today we are diving into the DSSS model from Tim Ferriss' book, The 4-Hour Chef. So what exactly is DSSS? It stands for Deconstruction, Selection, Sequencing, and Stakes. Tim Ferriss developed this model to master new skills in record time. Let's break down each component. First up, deconstruction. This step is all about breaking down a skill into its most essential parts. Imagine deconstruction in learning a new language. It involves breaking down the language into its most essential parts. Focus on key elements like common vocabulary, basic grammar rules, and essential phrases. Imagine if you are learning a piano. It involves learning new elements like basic finger exercises, essential chords, and simple melodies. Next, we have the selection. Here, Ferriss emphasizes the Pareto's principle or the 80-20 rule. This idea is to identify the 20% of activities that will yield you 80% of the results. In agriculture, according to Pareto's principle, 80% of good crops came from 20% of good seeds. Similarly, in economy, 80% of wealth is owned by 20% of the people. In cooking, this might mean mastering knife skills and basic seasoning, which can dramatically improve your overall cooking ability. Moving on to sequencing. This step involves figuring out the optimal order to learn those key components. Sometimes the traditional way of learning will not be the most effective path for your journey. After selecting the lessons, you need to start to sequence them in an order so that it will be effective for you to learn. Maybe you start with the most challenging technique first, or perhaps you build up the basics. The goal is to create an exclusive, tailor-made learning path that maximizes your efficiency. And finally, the stakes. This is where accountability comes into play. Ferriss believed that having someone or something at stake can significantly boost your motivation. This could be a bet with your friend, a public commitment, or even a financial penalty if you don't follow through this. For example, imagine if you're having a goal and you're planning to reach it. Have a stake, something like you bet your friend if you don't do it, you will pay him $100 or $200. So when you have such an agreement or a bet, then you'll be focusing more on the goal, so that if you don't do it on time, then you have to pay the penalty to your friend. This idea is to create a sense of urgency and importance around your learning goals. And there you have it, the DSSS model from the 4-Hour Chef. By deconstructing skills, selecting the most impactful elements, sequencing them efficiently, and setting stakes, you can create your learning and master new abilities faster than ever. And thanks for tuning into Eden's Health 11. Please leave us a review. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious.